Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen. If you will, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to get notifications for upcoming videos. I do post weekly, so y'all don't want to miss out on that. And if you would, give me a thumbs up on this video and any others that y'all watch. We are going to be making some pumpkin spice muffins, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what all goes in them, but as always, I will have the ingredients and the instructions under the video. There are quite a few, so I'm going to just name them off. We're going to have some flour. We have salt, cinnamon, some baking soda. We have vanilla, a can of pumpkin, white sugar, oil, brown sugar, milk, eggs, and then our topping is just some sugar with some cinnamon mixed in. Now you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And go ahead and get your muffin tins ready. I use paper liners in mine, and I do spray those. That way the muffins won't stick when you take them out. Now this is going to make between 24 and 30 muffins, depending on how much you put in your muffin tins. So it does make quite a few, so you'll have plenty to share with your family or your coworkers. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now we've got our flour in our bowl, and we're going to add our dry ingredients in it, which is going to be salt and cinnamon and the baking soda. Now you're just going to want to whisk that gently. You don't want to overmix any of this. This will keep it fluffy when it bakes. Just want to get it mixed in. All right, now we're going to add in our ingredients, the wet ingredients, to our eggs. We're going to go ahead and put our vanilla. We're going to go ahead and give that a little stir. This is a delicious recipe. If you like a pumpkin and you like cinnamon, you'll love this recipe. It's delicious. All right, let's go ahead and add in our sugar in our bowl. And then we'll add in our oil. Now you can use coconut oil for a healthier version. This is just vegetable oil that I'm using. And then we're going to have the brown sugar. And then our milk. And we're going to give that a whisk, and then we'll add in our pumpkin. Now these are, like I said, are really nice muffin to make because they are very moist and very delicious. They're not overly sweet, but there is, you know, a sweetness to them, obviously, because we do have sugars in them, but they're really a good, nice fall dessert or breakfast. A lot of times I eat them for breakfast in the morning. I like muffins and donuts for breakfast, so I have that with my coffee or my green tea, whichever I have that morning. All right, let's add in our pumpkin. And then we can get these ready to get in our muffin tin. Now these will take about 20 to 25 minutes to bake in your oven, depending on how quickly your oven cooks. You just want to make sure the toothpick comes out clean. And then if it does, then they're done. And if you have more than one muffin tin, you can bake them, you know, at the same time. If you don't, you'll have to make a couple of batches of this, which I'm going to have to do. But these are really a delicious muffin if you like pumpkin. All right. Nice thing about this is too, a lot of pumpkin recipes, you don't use a whole can of pumpkin, you waste some of it. But this one you use the whole can, so you're not wasting any of it. All right, so let's just mix that up. And then we're going to get our muffin tins filled. And then we're going to get this in the oven. All right, now we're going to add in our dry ingredients into this. You're just going to little bit at a time. And then whisk it. Just want to make sure it's all stirred in good. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and add the rest. Get this mixed in. Already smells delicious. I can smell the cinnamon in this recipe already. It smells great. All right. Go ahead and get my thing. Let's get some of this off the side. All right, I'm going to continue to mix this up until there's no flour obviously left in the batter, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what it looks like, and we'll get these filled up. Okay, y'all, I've got our batter all mixed up, and we're going to go ahead and put them in our muffin tins. I went ahead and set and sprayed all these, and I'm using a little scoop, which you can use an ice cream scoop or some spoons. It really doesn't matter. And you're just going to want to fill these about 2/3 of the way full, because these will bake up pretty good on in your pan. So we're just going to fill these, and then we're going to top them with our cinnamon and sugar. Now you can put as much or as little as you want to on the top of this batter, but I would just recommend maybe using like a 1/2 teaspoon, because any more than that, it actually just comes off and you lose some of it. So, and really about a 1/2 teaspoon is all you're really going to need, because it gives it a lot of sweetness to it. And that's an optional thing. You don't even have to put the cinnamon and sugar on the top of these if you don't want that extra sugar on your muffin. That's just whatever you want to do there. Some people actually also put like pecans on top of theirs. Now, I'm just not a nut person in my baked goods, but if you like pecans, you can actually top it with the pecan and the cinnamon and sugar as well. That's really up to y'all. But we're gonna get these going. And like I said, it takes about 20 to 25 minutes. You want to, I would look at them about the 15-minute mark, and depending on how quickly your oven cooks, if you don't, want them to get too dark on the bottom. And like I said, as long as the toothpick comes out clean, they will be done. Like I said, this makes quite a few muffins. So like I said, you'll have plenty to share, or if you want to eat them all yourself, that's up to you. All right, let me add a little bit more to a couple of these, so they all kind of turn out the same. And then we're going to do our topping. And then I'm going to put them in the oven. Okay, let's go ahead. Like I said, this is just white sugar and cinnamon. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on each one. Like I said, you can put as much or as little as you want on this. But you want to do this now, that way it bakes into the muffin instead of after, because then they'll be too dry to do it. All right, well, I'm going to finish putting the topping on mine, and then I'm going to get these in the oven. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you how they look. Okay, y'all, as you can see, we got our pumpkin spice muffins out of the oven, and they smell wonderful. This actually made about 30 muffins, but my husband actually had to sample a couple, so there's only 28 here, but they're really delicious. I hope that y'all will enjoy this recipe and try it. Let me know how you like it. And as always, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell for notifications for upcoming videos. I will have more coming up this week. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching.